Hi Taurus, welcome into a mid-June 2023 general reading. Decided to do this for all 12 signs for this month in particular, for whatever reason, but I hope all is well with you. We're going to begin by pulling from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, and then we'll move on to pull some tarot. So to do some initial shuffling, for Taurus, making it happen is what I'm hearing, making it happen. I feel like there's a go-getter, achieving, determined vibe about you, but a strategy wrapped up into it all, even when you choose to hold back at times. Mystic healer as well as faraway places. So we're talking about you having healing energy flowing through you throughout the remainder of June. I feel like this is a time where you're a mystic healer and you're finding yourself tuning into this in different ways, or just more so. I feel like there's a glow about you, about your energy, your aura. This is a remainder of June where you can't help but heal yourself through it all. You might even find at times you heal others, whether you realize it or not, or you really succeed at something, accomplish what you set out to, and this leaves you feeling a bit drained. So be it. I mean, it reminds me with these readings. So then you got to heal, okay? Healing in order to heal others, or healing in order to proceed productively, period. You owe it to yourself. I just feel like you have a lot going on, more than other people realize, more than meets the eye. But I feel like as well a message coming through with this owl here. You're not only watched over and guided and very, very intuitive naturally, but I feel like you know more than meets the eye, right? You may be predictive in nature. I feel like you definitely foresee things working out better than they are at this time. Within your hand, within your grasp is what I'm getting. The level of control. I'm seeing the Two of Wands, typical imagery with the globe, the world in his hand, in the palm of his hand, and I feel like that's speaking upon you thinking about all you don't have yet, your world needing to and destined to develop more moving forward. But you need to heal before a lot of which comes in and takes place, progresses for you. It feels like this is a time where you need to flow with what you desire. And I'm hearing baby steps, right? Acknowledge that those baby steps, yeah, I get they don't feel amazingly grand. They're not meant to, right? But it's step by step, moment by moment, little bit of progress by little bit of progress, you'll get to where you want to be. I just feel like you need to regain confidence in your ability to make it happen at certain points. But then other points, there's no need to regain that confidence because you're feeling good about it. It just kind of comes and goes, okay? Getting that very much so. But as well, wandering path. Taurus, you need to make sure you're enjoying the journey, okay? Okay, I just heard casual but wholehearted and passionate. I just feel like there's a likable way about you that just makes people feel comfortable and potentially reassessing things even afterwards, speaking to you or viewing your work, right? Tuning in somehow, benefiting from you in one way, if not multiple ways. But faraway places talking about you're getting ready for new horizons. I honestly didn't even realize that this is what this was talking about until now, and it definitely reiterates and builds upon that Two of Wands message that we were speaking upon, or messages. But I feel like there's a bit of a vibe about you where you can't help but think about your world, your life, in a very grand sense, right? I see things improving. I see things much better than they are. I see myself having a lot more money, material things, living a better lifestyle, having everything I desire plus some. And you deserve to have that. But then there are going to be other moments where it just, you look around and it's like, this isn't it. This is not it. And Spirit's saying you are absolutely correct. But if you look around and they might compare it to the past at a certain point, a lot better than you once had, my friend, right? And what you have now, you wanted to, at least to an extent, once upon a time, and you got it. So accept that, embrace that, and let's make the best until the best, and embrace and adapt at times when it comes to taking steps towards what you deserve. Wow, that was powerful. But look at this. There is a push to just keep going forward. If you find yourself losing motivation at certain points in the remainder of June, if you find yourself lacking the desire to continue to step forward, you're going to get that push to just keep going forward, right? I get it's not always easy, right? The ups and downs, it feels like at times you're climbing a mountain, right? And then that mountain, it's like it got to the top and then you have to climb another, right? But it just feels like there are going to be rewards and a push from spirit, your intuition even, and potentially other people to just keep moving. Wow. Let's continue and pull some tarot. Let me move this out of the way. Ooh, bear with my cut. That looks really bad. Here we go. I feel like there's going to be a moment or two in the remainder of the month where you get really, really serious. And I feel like you're going to feel very powerful and very stern, right? And this is going to be a spirit taking over, acting through you, or just affecting you in that moment. This is a reminder of how powerful you are, how spiritually connected you are, and how much things are going to change moving forward, how much they have changed already. I feel like you're going to have spiritual growth and development moving forward, and your intuition's going to even grow moving forward. But the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, I mean, two passionate energies right there, speaking upon the fire that lies within you. And I feel like this is very evident to others, but a piece about you at times, or for the most part in the remainder of the month for some. And this is likable. This is effective. This is on point. It's helping you not overburn yourself out. It's helping you still be able to heal while getting a lot done. But I feel like there's a confidence at times that needs to be embraced, because I feel like, or brought back to your life, your situation, your way of being, because you know that's who you are deep down, even if you haven't fully embraced that at this point along your path. Of course, everybody's different. I'm hearing the black and white, the good and the bad. This kind of came up in Leo's reading. Of a new beginning you desire, of something you went through, what you're going through. Nothing's perfect, and that's the vibe, right? You're not perfect. Self-improvement is also going to take a highlight. Feels like you're not really 100% feeling amazing about how you're appearing, feeling. Then what are we going to do about it? Self-care. Start to take steps in the right direction, right? Do you need to be working out more? Have you been taking care of yourself enough? Do you just need to give yourself a little bit of time and acceptance in order to heal a bit more physically, emotionally, mentally? Nobody's perfect. You've been through it at times, right? And I feel like this is a time where you might need to get a release, and you may not want to. I totally get that. I am sometimes in denial as well. But I feel like there are slip-ups, there's moments of jumble, right? Like I just had, where you can't speak, or you struggle to, where you maybe are a little bit clumsy. You're probably spiritually messed with, right? So just take a deep breath. You might be reminded of a big period of your life, for whatever reason, at certain points when you were very much spiritually messed with. A moment of confusion is meant to be. The Hermit card. I feel as if this is a time where you're meant to be spending quality time alone, because there's going to be a lot less of which moving forward. And I feel like you may be even manifesting this, okay? But some of which need to recognize that this is something to be embraced. I mean, you may love your hermit mode like I do, but a lot of which feel as if you've had too much of it, or potentially not enough. But I do feel like all the meanwhile, the power of enjoying, embracing, and feeling powerful in your alone time, that's strategic and amazing, okay? For Taurus to continue. The Six of Pentacles, there are levels of abundance, but I feel like this is a kind of a preparation stepping towards more abundance in order to acquire something bigger for yourself, however that looks for you, right? You apply it to your situation, but your caring nature is coming into play. You're being gifted from the universe, from spirits. Even when you find yourself being spiritually messed with, there are times before and after, I want to say, or just sprinkled sporadically in the remainder of your month, where spirits are assisting you and helping you. So please don't let that affect your confidence in your ability and to move forward and how things are meant to unravel, your future in general. Okay. What else do we have for Taurus? The Empress. Yeah, you can't help but thinking about giving birth to something new. The fruits of your labor is what I'm getting, and your motherly and or fatherly nature. Okay. Watering something, protecting something, making sure that you see something go the distance. 1020 and 1021. The Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Very interesting. So you can't help but think about this perfect situation for you, something more ideal, something you just simply want, and spirits pushing you to at times adjust your perspective on it, whether you're doubting it at times, whether you're more so believing in it, and then a spirit's messing with you and trying to adjust your perspective towards doubting it, right? You apply it as you should. Could be a little bit of both, but I do feel like all the meanwhile, your independence in regards to how you look to the horizon to your future is very powerful. All right. Stand proud, stand tall. This is a time to heal once again, as I guarantee you're going to be healing others in certain ways. And I feel like this is a time where you're reminded you're meant to go the distance. You're reminded what you have at hand is not everything, right? But it could be a lot worse. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy the remainder of June, and I'll definitely see you next time.